Hello. Well, yeah, I guess I can start talking. Alright, so I will be honest, I'm not really doing okay. And the reason why I say that is because just a rush of things just started flooding my mind. And honestly, it's got me upset, it's got me pissed off. Basically, between those two feelings, basically upset and mad at the same time. And because I am feeling this way, I could not focus on playing the game again. So, just, I'm just not really, I'm just, I'm not myself, is what I'm trying to say. So, today, my cousin graduated today. She was the class of 2022, and she graduated today. Okay, the reason why I don't sound excited about that is because my cousin has not gotten in contact with me for like the last couple of years. And before my grandmother kicked her out of her house, I would usually see her at my grandmother's house. And, well, today was her graduation, and my dad was trying to go to her graduation, and he couldn't because he didn't get a ticket. And when he went to the place to go see her graduate, the parking lot was filled up. And when he tried to call his side of the family to find out where they all were, they all ignored his fucking phone calls because they're assholes. I hate to say it like that, but honestly, that's how I view my dad's side of the family. They're all assholes. I'm including my grandmother in that because I don't really care for her like I used to. And that's just me being straight up honest. I don't really care how my dad feels about it. I don't really care for her like I used to. I pretend to care for his sake, not for hers, not for mine. I only pretend to care for his sake. I hate to say that about my grandmother, but I don't really like her. I don't really care for her like I used to. And I don't care about my cousins at all, or my fucking aunts, or my uncles, because I don't really give a fuck. I don't care about them at all. I really don't. I hate saying it like that, but I just don't really give a fuck. I don't care. I do not care at all about them. I could care less whatever happens to them. I don't really give a fuck. That's really how I feel about it. I just don't care. I don't give a flying fuck. Like, I understand my dad went to go see his niece graduate out of high school, but here's the problem. None of his side of the family or my mom's side of the family came to my graduation. It was just my parents and my little sister that came to my graduation. I understand that's how my dad feels. He wanted to see his niece graduate, and I'm not mad at him for that because at least he tried to go. He tried to. But here's the problem. When I was graduating, nobody gave a fuck about it and nobody came. From neither side of my family, nobody fucking came to my graduation. But no. When it's my cousin's graduation, everybody can show the fuck up there. Everybody came. But when it was mine, nobody else but my parents and my fucking little sister came. Nobody else. Nobody else came to my fucking graduation but them. My fucking grandmother and aunts thought it was better that they leave and go out of state when my graduation was the same week that they were leaving. My parents told them ahead of time when my fucking graduation was, and what they decided, they still decide to fucking leave because they decided it was fucking better that they didn't want to stay or at least try to come to my graduation. Nobody fucking cared about my graduation. But my cousins, they got almost everyone in the fucking family to come to theirs. This is what I be fucking saying. My grandma swears she not pulling the favorites card, and she is. No one else in that fucking family gave a fuck about me and my little sister. Nobody. Only my fucking parents. Only them. My parents are the only ones who actually cared and gave a fuck. They didn't. They did not fucking care about us. They swear on their life that they love us so badly. Then why the fuck weren't you there? Why the fuck didn't you come? Why the fuck did you decide a trip was more important than my fucking graduation? I wanted one of my grandmothers to come because the other one can't because she's no longer here. My graduation was last year on the fucking 25th of June. No one else came but my parents and sister. That's it. But no, my fucking little cousin graduated today. I'm proud of her. But at the same time, I don't really care because nobody came to my graduation. Not even her. Nobody fucking came to my graduation. Nobody fucking came. But everybody in this fucking family of mine, they swear that they love me and my sister so fucking much. But y'all don't show up when we have shit. Y'all don't show the fuck up when we have shit. But y'all want to try to get us to go to everything that y'all haven't. But by the time we do something, y'all don't give a fuck about us. Y'all don't fucking care. Selfish bastards. This is exactly why I don't talk to my grandmother. I do not care about my fucking aunts. I don't even talk to my fucking cousins because of this shit. The only cousin I talk to is the one on my mom's side. And I get to call her every now and then because she be busy. And, well, she has a new job that she's starting. And, like, it's crazy. Like, I've been holding this shit in for a fucking year. A fucking year. I never let it go. I just chose not to bring it up anymore. Because every time I bring it up, it makes me sad. And I hate feeling that way. I do. I seriously fucking do. I don't know why my dad's side of the family treats us this way. But they only treating us this way is because my grandmother, the one that is still alive currently, she has fucking favorites. Like, literally, all her other fucking grandkids, me and my little sister are the main ones getting left out of shit. We get left out of a lot of stuff. So, since we get left out of a lot of stuff, and my dad's side of the family acts fake around my mom, we just decided not to come around anymore because we just decided that nobody really cares about us, and we just decided not to go to anything that they haven't because, seriously, like, nobody cares about us. Nobody. They swear that they care about us so fucking badly. But they can't answer this one question. Why the fuck does grandma play favorites? Nobody can answer that question. No one. My cousins swear they always try my dad. And my dad is not the type of dad that fucking plays around. My dad is their uncle, and they swear they be trying him every time. Like, it's just what the fuck? Like, why? What makes y'all think that y'all have a chance against my dad if y'all try to fight him? Once he gets mad, he gets fucking pissed off. And once he gets pissed off, he'll go the fuck off and not give a fuck who's around. He won't care whose feelings he hurts. Because trust me, I experienced that multiple times. He will not give a fuck about your feelings at all. He does not fucking care. Because that's how my dad is. He just doesn't give a fuck when he's mad. He doesn't give a fuck. He don't give a flying fuck. He doesn't. And I can't say I blame him because I know he's tired of bullshit. He had to go through bullshit majority of his life. My dad is about to be fucking, I believe, 54 this year. I've been through hell multiple times. At home, at school, basically anywhere. I have to put up with a lot of shit in my life. Until I graduated out of high school, I had to put up with a lot of shit. I only did that just so I could have my parents be proud of me. And just so I don't become like these people that they see out here. Ones who not doing shit with their life. I wanted my parents to have a daughter that they could be proud of. I tried my best and I worked hard all these years to achieve where I am today. I'm in college now. And I graduated last year. I was so happy because I was finally done with high school. My sister, I'm happy for her too because she passed the 7th grade and now she's going to be entering her last year of middle school next year. And then she's going to graduate out of the 8th grade next year. And I'm really proud of her because her last day of school was yesterday. And my sister passed. That's mainly all I care about. I mainly cared about her passing the 7th grade. She only got one more year of middle school and then she enters high school. My sister is growing up and I'm really proud of her. Even though we're 6 years apart, we're both smart in our own ways. But I'm just more so, I'm more happy about my sister passing. And I am proud of her. She may not be as smart as me, but she's smart enough to pass school. She's smart enough to get her assignments done. I am proud of my little sister, I am. But the thing I'm not proud of is how fake my fucking family is. They're all fucking fake. Both sides of the family, they're all fucking fake. I don't mention my big cousin a lot because she has a baby that she takes care of, but she's not fake. She may not call as much, but that's because she has a son that she takes care of, like. And then my other cousin, she's starting a new job this summer. I know she's happy about that because she was really excited. So, though, like, both my big cousin and the cousin who's the same age as me, I don't consider them fake because at least they were around a lot. They were around. But everyone else, they're all fucking fake to me. Not my great-grandmother on my mom's side because I love her to death. And she's going to be near 100 soon. I believe I think she's either 96 or 97 years old. My mom told me that we have to go see her soon because she wants to see us. So I don't know when I'm going to be doing that, but whenever it is, I'm going to let y'all know. But honestly, I'm just tired of the fucking favoritism and the fake shit on my dad's side of the family because I'm going to be honest. All of them are all fucking fake. All of them are all fucking... They're just all fucking fake. All of them are fucking fake. I don't know how else to put it. I know, I'm just sick. I'm tired of the bullshit that I have to go through because of them. Yeah, my cousin graduated, so fucking what? Y'all celebrating her. Nobody celebrated with me last year. Nobody else came. So, why the fuck should I be happy? There's no reason for me to be happy. Ain't none of y'all come to my graduation last year, but you all can go to hers like it's fine. All of y'all can make her graduation like it's fucking fine. But nobody came to mine. A trip somehow was planned right on the same week my graduation was. And nobody could make it. Isn't that fun? I fucking hate a lot of shit. This is why I started cutting off family members because None of them give a fuck about my family at all. Nobody cares. It's just all fake shit all around. I don't talk to my grandma. I don't talk to my uncles. I don't talk to my aunts. I don't even talk to my cousins on my dad's side. Because they're all fucking fake. That's why I don't talk to them. They're all fucking fake. All of them, I cut off my last uncle today. Because I don't fucking talk to him. I just cut everybody off. I'm just trying to cut everybody off because nobody cares. Like, nobody cares about us. Now, like, it just messed with me because, like, my dad was trying so hard to go to my cousin's graduation today and he couldn't get in. So, like, it just pissed me off. Like, you're trying so hard to go to her graduation, and yet you realize everyone on your side of the family had a ticket to go, and you didn't. So why the fuck are you trying so hard to go to her graduation when nobody came to mine? Nobody gave a fuck about mine. Nobody cared. Nobody gave a flying fuck about mine. Nobody gave a fuck. That's honestly how I fucking feel. Like, nobody gave a fuck about my graduation. Nobody cared. Because if they cared, they would have at least tried to show up. Not go on a fucking trip that somehow was planned on the same week as my graduation. Because that seems like like too much of a coincidence that just happened. In other related news, I'm single. I no longer have a boyfriend because honestly, being in that relationship, it just didn't feel right to me. I just felt like I just didn't feel no love anymore. And honestly, I just felt like the relationship wasn't really going anywhere. Plus, it wouldn't really seem right for me to stay in the relationship, so I just said that, like, we're over, we're done. I don't want to, no. So yeah, I'm back to being another single Pringle, just like my cousin. Because to me, it just don't seem right to be in a relationship where there's this one-sided love. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, relationships are such a pain right now. They really are. Honestly, I'd rather be single than go through problems all the time and get headaches and shit. I'd rather just stay single so I don't have to worry about that shit. I'd rather do that. And I'm really fucking stressed out right now due to all this shit. I'm mostly stressed out because I'm in college and I'm trying to get a job soon, a part-time job, so that way I can help my mom pay the bills, since my dad, he has a job, but his income it's not working for him, and it's mainly because of his ex-wives, because they don't want to sign off and they won't let him keep his money. But they're not getting any money. It's going to welfare. If anything, his ex-wives are fucking stupid as shit. I would just say that they are. And my mom is upset because there's just not enough income coming into the house, so she plans on getting another job, and I have to go get a part-time job. Thank you. I've been in college for almost a year now, which is good. I'm just trying to continue moving forward and following my dreams, because if at the end of the day, it's just mainly my parents just want to see me and my little sister succeed. They don't really care about their sides of the families, because I mean, because what the fuck? They don't give a fuck about us. And that's how I feel. That's mainly how I feel. Like, I don't care who has a problem with it. I don't care if like anyone on their side of the family is offended by it. Like, that's how I generally fucking feel. I just don't give a fuck, and you're gonna have to fucking deal with it. Like, it's not my issue anymore, because I deal with this shit for years growing up. And then now, when I finally say some shit, it's a problem. Well, too fucking bad. That's how I fucking feel. So all fucking well. Like, goddamn. That's literally how I feel about my family right now. And I'm talking about both sides. Like, how y'all gonna get mad because I'm finally saying this shit? And then y'all wanna have a problem when I say shit. It's not my problem that y'all don't give a fuck about us. That's literally how I fucking feel. Like, I ain't got nothing else to say to y'all. I don't give a fuck about y'all lives, but y'all expect me to give a fuck about yours. No, I don't give a fuck about your life. You go ahead and live it till you die, because every time it's your birthday, you're 1 year closer to death, so why the fuck should I care? I shouldn't. I should not give a fuck. All fucking well. I mainly feel bad because my mom's upset because there's not enough income coming into the house. That's why she wants me to get a job. There's like two reasons I want to get a job. So one is so I can help out with the bills, and two, I can save some, well, three actually. Well, two is so I can save up some money so that way I can find my own place and move out of my parents' house. And then three is because I mainly want to get a job so I can get away from my dad, because he's annoying when he's at home with me. He's very fucking annoying and I can't stand him. Because every time I'm home with him, it's always clean this, clean that, all that shit. I have college work to get done, and you're talking about cleaning. You're lucky the class right now is for drawing and not 3D shit. Because if it was 3D, I would not be able to help you with anything. If you're confused on what's happening, rewind the stream, if anything. So, like, I'm I'm just done with my family. I'm done with both sides. Because I'm done seeing all the fake shit. I am. I'm tired of all the fake shit. I'm tired of everything. I am. I'm just sick of it. Right now, I'm too stressed to be in any type of relationship with someone. I'm too stressed out, and I don't want to snap on on a new partner who I just got with. Like, no. I'd rather just stay single and not deal with it, just so I can be fine on my own. Because if anything, I don't need someone else to be happy. I can literally be happy all on my own, and I don't really need nobody else. I don't. Sure, for me, it might get lonely, but at the same time, who cares? I literally had a friend in high school who has not been in a relationship before because she'd rather be single. And honestly, I kind of agree with her with that, because why get into a relationship that causes you a lot of stress and problems when you can be single and not worry about that shit? Like, seriously. That's literally at the point where I'm at. Because right now, I don't really believe in love no more right now. I really don't. Because love, like, when it came to love in myself, it just never treated me right. It hasn't. I got my heart broken at least 3 times in my life by 3 different boys. One of those boys is now basically a friend who I talk to, like, rarely, because he's in college as well. He went to college, he's all the way in Harvard, and in Massachusetts, I believe. That's where he went to college at. Yeah, he's super smart, but I confessed to him in the 9th grade because we were in the same class. But here's the problem. I confessed to him in a note, and then he ended up texting me through Snapchat, but his response wasn't what I was really expecting. I low-key was expecting a rejection, but at the same time I wasn't, because it was like a 50-50 chance. And yeah, I got rejected because he had a girlfriend already, and I did not know that. So I just said, well, no, I got my heart broken 4 times in my life, actually. But yeah, this was one of them. So I just said, well, he just told me that we could remain friends. And I was like, I was fine with it. That was fine. Because I'd rather just remain friends with him than rather just no longer talk to him because of a rejection. And because that we're still friends, we got to have like, I feel like it was better that we remained friends because literally me and him never had really anything in common, and I found it funny. But I kind of just fell for him out of nowhere, and then that was the second time I got my heart broken. The first time was the story when I told y'all about my about the boy who used to be my neighbor, and he broke my heart in the worst way possible. I'm gonna just say that. The third time I got my heart broken, it was also in ninth grade. There was this boy who I liked in algebra one. Yeah, in algebra one. Um, Me and him started off as friends, and then like every time we were in the classroom together and I had to charge my phone, I would literally go to the back of the classroom, and then I would charge my phone, and then I would just give him a back hug because he was sitting down and I was standing up. I'd give him a back hug and hug him around the neck because I had a crush on him. That was like, I would believe that was like my way of flirting with him. And he didn't mind it because he didn't tell me to get off or anything. I guess he liked it. So, but when it came around Valentine's, I kind of, in a way, he was kind of rejecting me without really rejecting me because I never really asked if, well, I asked like around the time who do you like, and he just said I like Jesus. I'm like, anyone else? He said his mother. I'm like, okay, anyone else? He didn't say anything else after that. And then like after a while he stopped talking to me. And then one time when it was lunchtime, I was at a faraway table and I saw him in line, and I saw him with this girl. And then I later found out from one of my best friends that that was his girlfriend. He did not tell me he had a girlfriend. So all the time I was flirting with him, I don't know if he had a girlfriend around that time because he didn't say anything. And then him and that very said girlfriend ended up breaking up after, I believe, when we got into 10th grade, they ended up breaking up. And honestly, I felt pissed off because all the time I was flirting with you, you didn't tell me you had a girlfriend. You just, I don't want to say he led me on in a way because I was the one flirting with him. But I would rather him at least tell me so that way I wouldn't have to be doing all this just to get your attention. And then the fourth time I got my heart broken was in sophomore year, aka 10th grade. I was in crafts and ceramics 1 with one of my favorite all-time art teachers. And me and the boy, I would say, like, playfully flirt with each other. And then until one day I did confess to him, but then it wasn't until after school that I got an answer. And then he told me that he couldn't really get into a relationship with me because of reasons. I forgot what they were because it was such a long time ago. And after I read the text, my heart completely shattered. Like, I literally cried in the car. My dad wasn't in the car because if he was, he would have asked me what was wrong, and then I would have to lie to his face. I don't like lying to my parents, but I also don't like when they get into my business at the same time. I literally cried a little bit when I was in the car after I read that text. And then after I got rejected, he stopped talking to me. And honestly, every time I get my heart broken, like, the person who I like, they just end up like either not talking or speaking to me for a while. But then, like, after a year later, they're back talking to me, and now all of a sudden they're interested in me. But then now I no longer like them because they rejected me first. And I'm just like, I had a crush on you. You rejected me. Then years go by later, you suddenly like me again. Like, but I no longer like you. Like, make it make sense. So, yeah, those are the stories of how I got my heart broken 4 times. And keep in mind, I was between 14 and 16 when all these happened. Like, all these happened at, like, 4 different times in my life. But when they happened, I was between the ages of 13 and 16 when they all happened. I got my heart broken first when I was 13. Again when I was 15. Well, then again, when I was also still 15. And then the last time is when I was 16. Got my heart broken 3 times with ages, but got my heart broken 4 times by 4 different boys who I had a crush on. So yeah, that's why I started no longer believing in love. And then the one boy who I had the longest relationship with, which was about 7 years, well, nearing 7 years, I no longer felt any more love for him at all. So I just basically ended the relationship because I didn't feel no more love for him, and I couldn't really gain any back. Because to me, it just doesn't seem like no point. Because we were on and off a lot, and by a lot, I mean seriously a lot. I just feel as though I'm just better off single because I'm tired of getting my heart broken and shattered, and I'm tired of losing love because of the shit that either I do or my partner does. I'm tired of doing that shit. So I'm just like, I'm better off single, and I'm just better off not being in a relationship because that's how I feel. And yeah, my longest relationship was nearly 7 years. My shortest was 2 weeks. Well, 3 weeks actually. That was my shortest relationship, at least 3 weeks. I'm just, I'm just tired. I'm tired of trying to trust somebody with my heart and then come with it coming back shattered. I'm tired of going through that. So I just feel as though I'm better off being single because I don't want to deal with that shit no more. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of giving my heart to somebody and then they come back with it all broken. I'm tired of it. I'm really sick of trying to play my cards right with love, and I really am. I'm really tired of it. It hurts. It hurts me so bad because every time I try to get with somebody, my heart ends up being shattered again, and I'm really tired of it. Like, I deserve better than this. I'm guessing because every time I tried to give someone my heart, I guess it wasn't the right time to give it to them. Because every time I tried to give it to them, my heart ended up being broken every single time. I guess I just feel as though that either I'm not meant for love or it just wasn't the right time for me to be in a relationship. But all those times I got my heart broken, those were by boys. Since my sexuality is bisexual, I had at least 2 girlfriends, but they weren't physical. Like, I wasn't physical with them. Like, they weren't physically with me. One of the girlfriends was, like, way across the world, and it was a long-distance relationship. That did not work out. It was really toxic, and ended up getting my heart broken by her. And we blocked each other on everything. We do not speak at all. That's how toxic it got. The other girlfriend, that relationship lasted 4 days. And then I ended up breaking up the relationship on the 4th day because, honestly, I'm gonna be honest, she creeped me out. She did creep me out. And I met her on the app Amino. I deleted it because the app left me nothing but bad memories of that girlfriend that I had. And all the potential friends that I had made, one of them ended up stopped speaking to me because he ended up blocking me on Snapchat, and then he tried to text me back on Amino, and then he ended up leaving the conversation. So it was just too much. So yeah, technically it was 6 times. It was 6 times I got my heart broken. But that one main girlfriend that I had that was long distance, I really did fall for her. I loved her, even though I never really saw her face physically, and she never saw mine physically. I did fall for her. But basically, I ended the relationship because she got really toxic. She got really toxic. And then when my channel started boosting because of the ships I was doing, she started leaving me hate comments about the ships I was doing. And basically called me all these names that I hate being called because of what I was doing on my channel. So I ended up blocking her on YouTube and on Facebook and on Messenger. And we no longer speak. I no longer mention her name. She no longer mentions my name. And we just don't talk at all. That relationship has done nothing but hurt my mental health. And I was dealing with her for at least 3 years. And like, I met her, not physically, but I met her online in freshman year, and I was officially done with her by the time I reached junior year because she was really toxic. And then that second girlfriend I had, that was back in sophomore year. I only lasted 4 days with her because I was so desperate to getting back into another relationship, but it was a little too fast with that one. So I ended it. But then again, it was technically 7 times I got my heart broken because there's another boy who lived in New York, and it was a little, I wouldn't say long distance, I was kind of like short long distance. But basically he played me like the neighbor did, like the neighbor boy did. He played me. He played me as well. And that relationship only lasted a week. That relationship I had with the boy from New York, it only lasted a week. It lasted a fucking week. So yeah, my heart was broken 7 times in my life. 7. And every time I got into a new relationship, it was mainly, I was between the ages of 13 and 16. That's basically where all the relationships tied in together, between the ages of 13 and 16. When I was still a minor. So yeah. But that one relationship, like, it was just, like, all of them were really bad. Like, there were some good moments, but most of the time, they all ended badly. I'm tired of getting my heart played with. I'm tired of losing love for people, and I'm tired of giving my heart away when nothing good happens to me in return. Like, I'm really tired. Raquel, I understand, but I would rather you not talk about your own relationships when I'm talking about mine, okay? I would really appreciate that. Like, I just want a relationship where someone just treats me right. I just want to be treated right. I don't want to have really toxic fights to where it ends up being a breakup every single time. I don't want to lose no love, and I don't want to have severely bad fights to where, like, I just don't want to be with that person anymore. I don't want to have fights like that. Like, not all the relationships I had with the people were bad. It's just some of them were really bad and really toxic. It just got to a point where I couldn't like give my heart away anymore because I don't trust people anymore. I don't trust anyone. I mainly only trust my parents, my sister, and my cousin. I'm just really tired of getting my heart played with. I'm tired of my heart aching. I'm tired of seeing people being happy together because I just feel envy. I feel upset every time I see a happy couple somewhere because then I just feel like it makes me think back to all the relationships I had. I'm just like, why can't that happen to me? Like, why can't I have a happy relationship when I'm actually happy in, one I can actually express love in, one to where I know it won't end badly and I won't have to break up with the person just to feel happy anymore. Like, I'm just really sick of it. It hurts, it hurts really bad. I guess, like, I be telling my cousin, I have to wait for that right time. I have to wait for the right time because I feel like that's probably why all my other relationships probably failed, or ones that haven't even begun yet have never begun at all. It's probably because it's not the right time to be in one, It's probably. And I'm so happy you guys are here to help me feel better. I'm just really tired of getting heartbroken, you know. I am. I guess when the time is right, I guess that one person who's right for me will actually come along and actually sweep me off my feet. I'm just really tired of having my heart broken. I just want my heart to be mended. I want someone to fix it. But I guess I can't rush time, but I'm have to wait until the time is right. That's probably what I have to do. Because I feel upset. I just feel really upset. And then I watched Akalia's live stream earlier. I heard what happened, and I'm really happy that she found someone that she's happy with. But then at the same time, I couldn't really finish the live stream because I felt upset. And I started thinking about my past relationships because none of them were all good. None of them were good. But I was really extremely happy for her because she finally got out of her abusive relationship, and she finally found someone that makes her happy. And I heard she was moving to Florida, so that's a good thing. I'm really happy for her. And I hope that their relationship prospers well. Because I was really extremely happy for her. Because in the live stream, she seemed really happy. And she's one of the people I look up to, so I just try my best to support her by being one of her fans, her many fans. I was really happy. I was really happy for her because now her ex is in prison and now she has time to move away before he ever gets out, which I am proud of. Yeah, she mentioned all that in her recent live stream today. She mentioned all of this. I just wish that I could find someone that makes me just as happy. But until then, I will remain single and I will not be getting with anyone else because I can't trust people with my heart anymore. I can't. Like, I try to remain loyal in all of my relationships, but no one is loyal to me. No one is loyal to me. And I can't deal with that. I don't want to deal with it no more. Because I see now, because for me, I just see relationships as like a bad thing to me because I can't trust people with my heart, and I can't really trust love. So until the right person comes along, I won't get with no one. I don't trust people no more. So I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with relationships anymore. Also, let me see. I'm going to see if there's anything else I had to talk about. Other people who have stable relationships, they'll say love is good, but other people who have bad experiences with relationships or have been in terrible relationships, it's worse for them because people who have good and stable relationships, they will never understand that. Like, if I want trust, I have to give some trust away, but it's hard because some people, they're not worthy of your trust. They're not worthy of your love either. So like, it doesn't really matter. That's why I don't trust people that easily. And people get mad when I say that, but that's basically how I feel. On a scale of 1 to 10 with love, it's a -50 because love has done nothing for me but hurt me every single time. It took me many months and days to mend my broken heart on my own because rejection after rejection, it's hard. And then people playing with your heart only for them not to love you back, it's just really annoying. It annoys me to death. And I can't stand it. And then when you're in a relationship for so long with the very same person for over fucking 7 years, it's just you just no longer feel no love for that person, even especially after what they did to you. But then they want to talk about what you did to them and how it was worse for them, but they're not looking at themselves either. So I don't see no point no more. I just don't. I really don't. I can't trust people with my heart. I can't trust love either. My trust issues are on a high rate. I cannot stand liars. I can't stand when people lie to me saying that they'll never turn on me. They'll always be with me. I cannot stand that shit. I cannot stand that shit. So annoying. I'm disappointed in myself because for some reason I just see myself as a person who doesn't deserve love. Or I just see myself like love is not meant for me, apparently. And I get really self-conscious about my body a lot because when I look at other girls, I feel like I have to be like them or I have to at least look like them. It hurts me a lot. Like that one time where my aunt sent me and my sister some shorts for Christmas as a fucking Christmas present. I'm gonna be honest, that's a shitty ass Christmas present. And the shorts that she sent me and my sister came from my cousin's clothing store. And when I tried on the shorts, they weren't even my size. I couldn't get the shorts up past my thighs because my thighs were too big. And then when I finally, I felt really, I felt really self-conscious around that time. I felt really fat in my own body. Like, it hurted me when she fucking gave us shorts as a fucking Christmas gift. Like, she doesn't know what we like or anything. She never bothered to ask my parents what we even fucking like. She just give us a last minute gift and just say Merry Christmas. Bitch, what kind of fucking Christmas present is that? You gave us shorts that's not even our sizes. We're bigger than that. Like, it hurted me. Like, I literally cried to my parents because I felt really self-conscious about my body around that time. Because the shorts were too fucking small and they couldn't even fit me. Like, y'all don't know how bad I felt about myself after I tried those shits on. I kept looking at myself and I kept thinking, like, what is wrong with me? Like, I felt really bad about my body after a while. I felt really self-conscious and I felt really upset with myself. My aunt gives us a shitty Christmas present. And worst of all, we couldn't even fit them. My mom ended up taking them because my mom could fit it. I literally cried in front of my fucking parents' faces because I wanted them to see how mad I was. Like, what kind of fucking Christmas present was that? You gave us shorts that don't even fit as a Christmas gift. Like, what the fuck? For one, that's a shitty ass Christmas present. You could have just gave us money like you did all the other years. But this time you gave us shorts that don't even fucking fit. That legit hurt me so badly. Like, I just never understood. Like, and then for me to feel that way about myself, it just fucked up my mental health even more. Like, at that time, it really fucked me up. It fucked me up so badly. I'm just like, what the fuck is this shit? And then another time, around Christmas of last year, my grandma called my dad, and then my grandma, she was trying to tell me that she was gonna get me some slippers from my aunt, who I no longer talk to because that bitch talked about my mom in the worst way fucking possible. I told my grandmother to not get me anything from her because I don't want anything from my aunt. Like, I don't see my aunt as my aunt. I just see her as another bitch that's just in my life who I don't give a fuck about, because anyone who talks about my parents and disrespects them in my presence, I don't give a fuck about them. I don't care who the fuck they are. I don't care if you're related to me or not, by blood or not. You're not gonna disrespect my parents and think you're just gonna stand by and then no. No. Not gonna let you get away with that shit. And then when I called my aunt out on it, she has the nerve to get mad at me and call me disrespectful. And then start arguing with me on Facebook. Like, bitch, you talked about my parents first. I don't give a fuck if my dad's related to you or is your sister. You're not gonna disrespect him. He's older than you, bitch. I don't give a fuck about your feelings. I will literally hurt them in the worst way possible, and I will not give a fuck. You're not gonna disrespect my mom either. Because, if anything, she could have said something that hurt your motherfucking feelings. You're lucky that she didn't. Be lucky that I stepped in and I told you this, and I told you something. I wasn't being disrespectful. If anything, I was just politely trying to tell you shut the fuck up and don't say nothing else. Because I could have just said shut the fuck up and don't say shit. Like my dad would have told you. But no, I'm not my dad. I'm me. I'm just polite. I'm just trying to be polite and tell you to kindly shut the fuck up. I didn't tell her shut the fuck up. I could have. She lucky that I didn't tell her that, because I would have. My dad probably would have yelled at me for saying that, but at the same time, I'm defending my mother and you. So at the same time, she should kindly shut the fuck up. And don't say nothing else. Don't say shit. Be motherfucking quiet. If anything, my dad's side of the family, they're all clowns to me. Clowns that are not entertaining. Clowns that are not funny. Clowns are just plain fucking stupid in the fucking head. That's basically it. And I would not view them as anything else. I do not give a fuck. I do not care. I'm just so done with my family being treated like shit by both sides. I am. So when we start doing shit and we don't tell y'all about anything, you know why. Look at how you treated us over the years. Look back at that. But yeah, this is just an update on how I'm feeling, because I just don't feel right anymore. I don't feel like myself. I don't feel happy. I have major trust issues with people. That's probably going to play a huge role if I ever get into a new relationship. But at the same time, it won't really matter, because I'm not getting into a new one anytime soon. And y'all want to know what's fucked up? Y'all want to know what's really fucked up? What's really fucked up is that the relationship I had that was nearly 7 years, every time we broke up, my ex kept thinking that I was with a new partner every single time. And then he thought that I was going to be, and then he thought that I was being a hoe, and then like hoeing around with other people, knowing very damn well I hate people like that, and I would rather keep my body intact instead of losing it to a whole bunch of infections and shit. But that's literally what he thought every single time we broke up. And when I wouldn't speak to him, he thought I was with somebody new and really thought that I was a hoe. And this is true because he literally told me that every single time we got back together. He told me that every single fucking time. I thought you were with someone else. I thought you got a new boyfriend. And I thought you were mainly out here being a hoe. He said that every single time. And every time he said that, it fucking hurt me every single time. Yeah, my ex said that. My ex. Like, is this how you're gonna be feeling every time we break up? You just gonna think that I'm a hoe, I'm hoeing around, or I already got a new boyfriend after not really questioning moving on from you? Like, what the fuck? Do I hate my dad and my mom? To answer that question, no, I don't hate my mom. And it's like a 50-50 chance for my dad, because my dad does shit that makes me hate him, and then he does shit that just, I guess, amends that. So it's 50-50 for my dad. And my mom, I don't hate my mom. There are just times that she makes me mad, but it's never all the time, it's just only a little bit. I feel as though just because we got that mother-daughter bond, that I can never really stay mad at my mom. But my dad, I can stay mad at him for literally a long time, because he does shit on purpose. So, yeah. No, you didn't offend me, so that's literally how I feel about my mom and dad. But no, yeah. My ex literally thinks that every time we break up, that I'm with somebody else, or if I'm not with somebody else, that I'm hoeing around with a whole bunch of people. He thought that every single time. And part of me did not think that was a big major red flag, but that's literally a major red flag. Like, how do you think I'm with somebody else every time we break up? I don't move on that fast. Sure, I think about it. I think about the relationship for at least 5 minutes, but then I forget about it, because, like, you're not worth my energy to be crying over. That's the thing. You're not worth my energy to be crying over. Yeah, I had the guts to talk back to her. Like, how are you gonna talk back? How are you gonna talk bad about my mom and my dad on the same fucking day just because you're pissed at my father? But then you want to bring my mom into it. My mom ain't do shit to you. That's the thing. Like, my dad's side of the family has a bad habit of doing that. And it's mainly his younger sister. She always want to bring kids into the conversation every time she gets mad at my dad. Like, bitch, you're literally bald-headed. Someone will literally drag you just for being skinny and some shit. You're literally like a walking fucking stick walking around the fucking streets. Someone will literally drag your ass. And yeah, I told my dad I really wanted to fight her because she called my mom a bitch. I wanted to fuck her up for saying that. Do I hate my aunts more or my dad? My aunts, because nobody talks about my family and gets away with it. If anything, I'm the only one who's allowed to do that shit, because I've been through more hell than anyone else has. I hate my aunts more. I hate them more than my dad, surprisingly. No, because seriously, like, how you gonna talk about my mom when my mom had nothing to do with what my dad said to you? My mom was this close to whooping your ass, like, years ago. She still could have whipped your ass now. You'd be lucky that she didn't. Yeah, like, how you gonna go on blast on Facebook and start talking about my parents as if they can't whoop your fucking ass? Because they can, and they would. Be lucky that they didn't. If anything, I just see my dad's side of the family as a big-ass fucking pain to me. Because literally that's how I fucking feel. They're all fucking pains in the ass, and I don't give a fuck about any one of them. I don't care. I don't really care. That's just how I fucking feel. I do not give a fuck about any of them. Because literally, once they piss me off, like, I don't want to deal with them anymore. I don't give a fuck. Y'all still, like, they still haven't apologized for what they said about me and my fucking mom. Or my dad. They have not apologized. They do not give a fuck. They only still talk to my dad. My dad has not forgotten what happened. I haven't forgotten what happened. And my mom has not forgotten what happened. I will not talk to them bitches anymore. I will not care. Like, how are you going to sit there and continue a life like nothing happened? You literally disrespected both my parents and me and my sister, and you're going to continue your life like nothing happened. Like, I could still literally drag you over that shit for what you did. I could still do that. Like, no. I only forgotten. I haven't forgotten. I only moved on about it because I don't want to keep troubling my mind with that shit. But if I have the chance, I will literally drag the shit out of you just for everything that you did. That's really how I feel about my dad's side of the family. I do not give a fuck about them at all. I don't care about any of them. I do not give a flying fuck. That's how I feel. I'm just tired of people thinking things about me when it's not true. My ex does it the most. But then when I call him out on it, he wouldn't be like, I didn't know, or that shit. I'll be like, If I'm with somebody new, why is it your business? If I get with somebody else, why is it your business? It's not your business to know. Just because it's me, you automatically make it your business. It's not your business if I'm with somebody else. You shouldn't even care if I'm with somebody else. If anything, I feel like you're still upset because I'm not with you. That's the thing. It's just major red flag every time we got back together. He would say that shit. Like, how do you think that I'm being a hoe and hoeing around with somebody else, or I just got a new boyfriend out of nowhere? If I haven't mentioned anything or said anything, it should not concern you. It should not matter to you. You should not even be giving a fuck if I'm with somebody else. It's not your business if I'm with somebody else. If anything, mind your own fucking business. We're not together no more. Mind your business. It should not matter if I'm with somebody else or not. Every time we got back together, you said that you thought I was with somebody new or I'm hoeing around with somebody else. Knowing, literally, I told you every single fucking time we got back together that I did not have a new boyfriend. I don't move on that quickly. And if I did, so fucking what? It's not your business if I did or not. It's not your fucking business. Or if anything, I hate the idea of being a hoe. Because one, it'll mess up your body. Especially if people don't tell you that they have certain infections in certain areas. Like, literally, like, I hate that feeling. Like, no. I literally hate that. Like, how you gonna just assume shit? Basically, I feel like he only assumes that shit because I don't really talk to him that much anymore. Oh. Well, bye-bye. I feel like he would only assume that type of shit just because we're not together and because I don't really talk to him that much anymore. But, like, part of me just feels like, yeah, assume what you want, even though it's not true. You just assuming shit because I'm not with you and because I won't tell you anything. It's not really your business who I get with. It's not your business to know who I get with, because just because it's not you, it does not mean that. Alright, cousin. See you later. Like, seriously, it's so fucking annoying. And it's just a major red flag that I kept seeing. I probably should just cut you off completely, because why the fuck? It was so fucking irritating every single fucking time. It really was. Oh, I've been live for an hour. Oh my god. Now that I finally let all the negative thoughts go, I wanted to tell y'all that Gacha Ultra, a new mod got released, but it's not completely done yet. I did download it, but there's the thing. You had to delete Gacha Unlocked when you download that mod, but here's the problem. You can't type in the mod yet, and there's only one new background so far, and only a few new hairstyles. That's because I think it's still in its beta testing, so that's probably why you can't type in it just yet. But yeah, that new mod got released like a few hours ago, but it's not, you can't type in it yet. And not everything new is in there yet. Not everything from the mods that were mentioned. So I'm gonna wait until there's more updates in it before I download it again, because I can't type in the mod, which is really sad because I really wanted to type in it. Then I can't type in the mod. There's no new backgrounds yet. There's only just one, and there's only a few new hairstyles, and you can't type in the mod yet. So when the mod gets updated again and I can finally type in it and there's some things changed, I'm gonna download it again. But yeah, if you download Gacha Ultra, you gotta delete Gacha Unlocked if you have it in your phone or mobile. You gotta delete it, because I think they use Gacha Unlock as the base. Because literally, when you download the mod, it looks like Gacha Unlocked, except there's no lock on the fucking cover. So yeah, no, I wanted to tell y'all that. So that's what I discovered like hours ago. Also, the trailer for the series, I did make it. It's out. I put it out yesterday. Yeah, the drama series, it's right here. The new series I talked about in my last stream, I finally uploaded the trailer, and here it is. If you want to watch it, I'll probably put the link in the description if you haven't watched it yet. So, give me a second. Oh, hold on. I gotta get the thing. I'm gonna just copy the link. I want the series to like get more like hype, since it's like there. Yeah, they never apologized, and they want to continue their lives like they didn't say all that shit on Facebook, knowing they fucking did. That's the link to the trailer that I put out yesterday. If you haven't watched it, that's the link for it. My new series. That's the new series that I'm putting out, but there's the trailer for it. Oh, I know I took long posting a video today. That's because I was trying to get some schoolwork done, and I was really distracted about getting that done so that I could have the weekend to focus on working on videos. But I'm gonna try to get a video out before I go to bed. But if I don't get one out before I go to bed, there's never gonna be one posted tomorrow, hopefully. I'm trying to post more. It's just that sometimes I don't really have any ideas, or I don't really know what to post, and it kind of pisses me off when I never know what to post. It pisses me off so badly. I'll just be like, I need to post something, but I don't know what to post. So, if you want information about Gacha Ultra, it should be here. Let me check. I'm checking for y'all, so that way. There's also another new mod, Gacha Universe, right here. But if you download this, you gotta delete Gacha Club Edition. Yeah, I found that out the other day. Gacha Universe is a beta mod. It's in its beta form, but yeah. If you download this, if you want to download this, delete Gacha Club Edition, because they use that as the base. Alright, so, I don't see it here in particular, so I'm going to have to search for it since I don't see it right there. So, I'm going to find it for y'all. That way y'all won't have to, like, go everywhere searching for it. Give me a second. Alright, so I'm going to just type it in here. It's on itch.io. It's just, yeah, see right here. Gacha Ultra right there. I'm guessing this is what's new so far. This is what's in it. This is what's in the mod so far. There's only one new background, this, and new startup, this, and this. But not everything is done yet. These are the mods that's being combined into this mod. Gacha Neon, Gacha Club Edition, Gacha Art, Gacha Universal, and Gacha Unlocked. These are all the mods that are being combined to make this mod. So yes, you can get it for PC and you can get it for Android. But the Android, you can't type in it yet, so you gotta wait for that. Yeah, the Android version is incomplete, which I did find out when I opened it, so we're gonna have to wait for new updates. Yeah, the mod is out, but it's not finished. That's the thing. The mod is out, but it's not finished. So there's gonna be some new updates coming soon, hopefully. But what I showed y'all, that's what's in the mod so far. So yes, that was the new mod. Gotta wait for more updates though, since the Android version is not completely finished. Now, Gacha Modify, I have this mod thanks to someone doing an Android port for it. I have the mod now, so right there, I have that mod because they posted a link to the Android port, so I have that. So that was Gacha Ultra, Gacha Universe, and Gacha Modify. So I have both Redux and Modify thanks to someone doing an Android port. Literally, if people do Android ports, you don't have to delete the mod that the new mod covers, which is a good thing, and I love that. But same thing with Gacha Trek. You had to delete Gacha Club to get the mod. Someone made an Android port, and I downloaded it, so now I have it. Literally, I don't know how my phone is still intact from having all these mods. But at the same time, I'm actually happy because now my phone is like, it's durable, you know. That's a good thing. So now for my next video idea, I don't know what exactly to do. I'm thinking of updating the past Aftons I use since I haven't did a video for it yet, and I haven't talked about the Menard ship that was in there. So that series was boosting up a lot of views mainly because of the ship. But yeah, Android's got the storage. That's basically how our phones can handle so many mods because of our storage. It depends on which Android phone you have though. If it has a lot of storage, then yeah, your phone will be completely fine with no problem. But if it doesn't have a lot of storage, then yeah, you're in trouble. So yeah. Basically, if you need lots of mods, it basically depends on the type of phone that you have. Honestly, think your phone is for real as hard as stone. I feel like it is too, but at the same time, I don't know. But yeah, it's just Samsung phones. They're like really, they just have a lot of storage in them. I think it's just how they're built in. Hi, Piper. So yeah, I got all my crying out and I got all my negative feelings out the way, and I feel absolutely better talking to all of you about this. Basically sharing how I'm feeling right now. I feel like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders. I should have named this event, but then again, at the same time, y'all know when I put them ... so you know it's gonna be a fucking vent. Now, as for my next video, I'm not completely sure what I'm gonna post because I have not posted shit since yesterday, which is so annoying. Oh my god. But I'm most definitely gonna post something about the past Aftons since I haven't done that in like a couple of weeks. Since my slow ass does not feel like doing shit anyway. But I feel like I need to update it for you guys since I have not did that so far. But I need to check something. I want to check something, so I'm gonna check on my YouTube real quick. Since I need to check something because I'm really bad at checking something. Alright. I'm gonna change this channel banner soon. I am gonna change it because I don't have these characters in my gacha life no more. Since my gacha life wanted to be a bitch and update, so now I gotta fix it again. So I'm gonna change the banner because I had that banner there for at least 2 months and I'm sick of looking at it. Now looking at my playlist, Main U2, I'm gonna update this soon, hopefully. I do have a video playlist called Videos from My Childhood where I basically put in videos that I've seen from my childhood. Like, they're like videos that also makes me feel better, so. Let me find, well yeah, I have Enco content right here, but yeah, I have to update this playlist as well since the last episode was literally 3 months ago. And literally, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, no one really pays attention to it unless I have to put an age warning in the title. If I don't put an age warning in the title, like, literally people will ignore it. Just, like, no matter if the ship is basically Menard or Enco, it'll literally get ignored so badly. I don't know why, but people pay attention to, like, more 13 plus stuff than normal content. I feel as though it's kind of wrong because you subscribe to that creator, but you won't pay attention to their videos unless it's one particular thing that you're looking for. And I feel really bad for creators who have to go through that because I go through that a lot. Literally, people who used to comment a lot on your videos, they don't know more when the video is not about what they were commenting on. Whether that be Encol, Frillium, or any type of ship that I was doing. Those people who are commenting hella shit on your videos, they won't say anything when the video's not about that. But when the video's about that, you get spammed with hella likes, comments, all that shit. Like, it's literally so fucking annoying. Now, let me look at this. I gotta check something. Check something. This is a clone, by the way. This is not my original gacha club. I thought that would be obvious. All right. Yes, this is a clone of gacha club, not my main. POCs in it, and this has my abused AU in it, and my past Aftons. I did say I was gonna do probably some security breach content since I have some of the animatronics and characters over here. Like way the fuck over here. I have Sunrise and I have Moondrop. I was thinking of doing some angst content with them. So I'm not sure yet. But since I'm not doing anything for the abused AU right now, I'd rather just do something with the past Aftons so I can get that out of the way for y'all. Um, Shion is right here. Michael's love interest. And Michael, where's his dumbass at? Michael, you're always fucking gone. Oh, here he is. And here's Michael. Yes, I did change his design. Y'all haven't seen it in a video just yet, so now I have to do something. I'm going to... because this child does not smile. So, here we go. And his bandage... God damn it. I'm gonna make this white, since, you know, it's still white. So, yes, there will be a video coming for these two with Enko content. He has the Ennard mask right there. And he has his Foxy mask. I don't know why people say this. But literally, people kept saying that, the FNAF 4 tormentors were literally become the nightmares that CC is stuck with fighting at night. But I know that's probably just a theory that someone came up with, or just an AU somebody came up with. And Loki did find it annoying, because how do you automatically assume Michael becomes Nightmare Foxy when, one, Michael dies in Sister Location, which is way after FNAF 4. After the little brother already died, so, which is kind of annoying. It was really annoying. Literally, when people say, they comment on my videos, they be like, isn't Michael Nightmare Foxy? I'm like, I'd be wanting to say, no, dumbass, he's not. But I'd be like, I can't say that because the person's probably new to FNAF and they probably don't know anything. I'd be like, yeah, no. For one, that's a theory. And then another thing, that's from an AU that people thought was canon. And I'm like, how do y'all automatically think an AU is canon when y'all have seen the games and probably read the books? Y'all have seen YouTubers play it. Like, how do y'all assume a gacha AU is canon to canon to freaking FNAF when it's not? Like, people kept saying Noah is canon. Noah isn't canon. Like how I didn't make a Noah because Noah is overused. Like, Noah exists for the same reason I have Xion existing. So that I can have a Menard ship. That's mainly the same reason why they both exist. The reason why I don't have a Noah is because, one, I'd rather have a character that is that has a different skin complexion and not named Noah, because one is overused and people think it's canon, which it's not, which I'm sick of people thinking that. It's so annoying. And then someone on my videos, like on the other day, they want to sit here and tell me that William and Vincent are brothers. Vincent is not a canon character, and it's only in AU that they're brothers. It's not canon that William even has family, because it's not mentioned in the books or the games. Like, how do you assume that Vincent is canon? Like, he's not canon. It's literally so fucking annoying. Oliver isn't canon. Vincent isn't canon. Noah isn't canon. And Clara is definitely not canon. Clara is just created by the fandom, but she is canon because she's married to the vampire. She's not married to William. Let me rephrase that. Clara Afton is not canon. I gotta say the last name because Clara is canon, but Clara Afton is not canon. People keep stating that these four made-up characters are canon when they're not. They're not canon. How does someone start attacking you over that? People, honestly, they get mad when you say that the characters that they love shipping together or call William's family, they get so pissed off when you say that the characters aren't canon. And it don't be the creator. It be the comment section. I just be like, what the fuck? Like, you get mad when we say Like, people get so pissed off when you say, like, when you say William does not, William is not mentioned to have a wife. It's mentioned in the books, but in the games it's not mentioned. In the books it's mentioned, but the books and the games are two different universes. They're not the same one. Like, Matt Pat even said that, and Scott even said that. The books and the games are two different universes. They're not in connection with each other. They're literally they're two different universes that are like parallel with each other. They're not the same. They're just different. The books doesn't mention anything about a wife. Wait, no, the books mention something about a wife. The games just don't. Like, but people be so pressed when you come out and say Clara Afton isn't canon, or Noah Carter isn't canon, or Noah, whatever the fuck his last name is, isn't canon. Vincent Afton isn't canon, or Oliver Afton isn't canon. People be so fucking pressed when you say that to them. They get so mad, they just be wanting to curse you the fuck out and everything. They get so pissed off that they literally want to make a video about you, stating how, like, they're so pissed off with you and shit, saying all this stuff. But it's true, though. People get mad when you say the truth. Literally, I think that's probably why Wilra and Helium shippers get mad at each other, like, back in 2020. Literally, to combat Wilra, Helium shippers will literally say Clara is not canon. And to the Wilra shippers, they'd be like, so what? She was created by the fandom. But guess what? She's not canon to the games. That's literally what they kept trying to say. That's literally what got on their nerves so fucking badly. Because literally, Clara Afton is not canon. So people did not care if they made her nice or mean. But whenever people made her mean, people got mad over that. I'd be like, why are y'all so pressed about a fictional character and what her personality is? Y'all get so damn protective over something that's so fictional. Like, what the fuck? Literally, that shit would be so annoying. And then people get so mad when you speak on it. Like, if it should not matter if you made the wife mean. Like, not all parents are perfect. Not all parents are nice. In the books, it's mentioned that Elizabeth is in kindergarten. And plus, in FNAF 4, we don't see Elizabeth at all. We only see the crying child and the oldest brother. Elizabeth is nowhere to be seen in FNAF 4. So that's why I think she's the youngest in the family. Because in the books, it's mentioned that she is in kindergarten. She was in kindergarten, on her way to going to kindergarten before she died. So I would say she's the youngest. Because, plus in FNAF 4, the crying child looks like he's the middle child. Because when you play as Elizabeth in Sister Location, she's shorter than the crying child. The crying child is literally taller than her. And in FNAF 4, we see a girl's bedroom, but we don't see a little girl. Like, that's why I believe that she's the youngest. The books mentioned that she was between, I think, 4 and 5 years of age, and she was on her way to kindergarten before she passed on. And then in FNAF 4, we see the little girl's bedroom when we walk around the house, but we don't see the little girl of the bedroom. Literally, we don't see the last sibling of the household. So therefore, that's why I believe she's the youngest. The canon information is in one of the books that was in one of the FNAF books. I'm not sure which one, but it's in one of them. It mentions that she was on her way to kindergarten before she died. That's why I believe Elizabeth is the youngest child and not the middle child. And plus, if you look at MatPat's theories, the theory of Sister Location coming before FNAF 4 actually makes sense, because FNAF 4, we don't see the little girl who owns the bedroom that we see walking around the house. The little girl is missing, and then Sister Location, the little girl looks younger. She looks younger than the crying child. And then the books mentioned that Elizabeth was on her way to kindergarten, and then it doesn't mention anything else about that. But like, literally, it makes sense when you think about it. That's why I believe she's the youngest child and not the middle child. Because literally, if you look at the theories and then look at the quotes from the books, it actually does make sense that she's the youngest child and not the middle child. It would actually make sense, though, because if you actually did a playthrough of FNAF 4 and then you walk around the house, you do realize the youngest child of the family is not there. You only see the oldest and the freaking middle child. You don't see the little girl of the bedroom, the pretty pink bedroom in FNAF 4. You don't see her. She's literally nowhere to be seen. So yeah, that's why I believe that Elizabeth is the youngest child and not the middle child. To answer your question. Yeah, people do get confused because back in 2020, Elizabeth was the middle child and Cece was the youngest. But if you actually think about but when FNAF 4 came out and then the books came out afterwards, it gives you new detail to light. And then people started changing around their AUs. They made Elizabeth the youngest, and then they made Cece the middle child. And it makes sense. It makes sense because of that. So that's why I have her being the younger child and not the middle child. It may be, yeah, it was so confusing for me at first because I literally made Cece middle child regardless when I first started. Because I didn't really care what people had to say about that time. But no, people kept telling me that Elizabeth was younger, like was the middle child, and Cece was youngest. And every time I said you got canon proof to back that up, they ain't said nothing else to me. I always thought it was funny though. It was really hilarious. I talk so fucking fast, you probably cannot understand me, but damn. Also, Terrence Afton and Michael Afton. People made William, like for their AUs, they would have William having 4 kids instead of 3. Or they would literally combine Michael and Terrence's name for the older child. They would either have the AUs where it's 4 children or it's 3 children. But it doesn't mention anything about William having a 4th child. It was only just 3. But people make AUs where it's more than 3. But those are fun though, because then like you get to see other Afton children or how they would at least act. It'd be really funny. It'd be really funny to see those. I'd just be like, yeah, it's fun. Because I have my past Afton's AUs like that, but Terrence is not really seen that much. Yeah, you're right. The live is about to end soon because I want to put out another video before I go to bed. Alright, does anyone have any questions for me? Y'all got any questions to ask about anything? Another thing that I don't understand is when people get mad when the creator makes Clara mean, but when William is mean like Clara to Michael, then it's fine all of a sudden. Like, yeah, no. Yeah, that's one thing that pisses me off too. Like, people get so pressed about Clara being mean, but when it's Michael being being hurt by his father and Clara does nothing about it, then it's all of a sudden it's fine. Yeah, that's really annoying. It really annoys me. Y'all be so pressed when people make the wife mean, but then y'all want to make her blind to William abusing Michael for like literally no reason whatsoever. But he's fine around the other children. Like, that really pisses me off. Like, that's like a stereotypical AU. William not loving Michael at all, but he loves Cece and Elizabeth. That, it pisses me off a lot, which is why I kind of stopped watching AUs like that, because honestly it makes me mad. It makes my blood boil. It's so annoying. But when people make the wife mean and Clara not and people make the wife mean and William nice, all of a sudden it's a problem. Like, I don't understand. How the hell is that a problem? It's literally switched around, you know. But no, when people do that, people automatically assume it's the soft AU. When people make Clara mean and William nice, they automatically assume it's a soft AU. How the fuck does that make sense? This is what people think when they automatically see mean Clara. Oh my god, this person has a soft AU. No, bitch. It's just, I don't want William to be a mean dad all the time. He can literally be nice. But no, people think just because he's a serial killer, he's supposed to act mean and tough all the time. I mean, no. He doesn't have to be a mean dad just because he's a serial killer. He can literally be the nicest dad in the world and still kill people without giving a shit. Like, seriously, that's not how that's not how it's supposed to go all the time. People think that, and people think that's how it's supposed to just roll with it. It's so fucking annoying. It's just so annoying sometimes, it is. Yeah, I see people putting question marks on her face because nobody knows what she actually looks like. And people don't want their wife to be looking stereotypical, so that makes sense. Girl, oh, thank you. I try to get nothing but facts straight because I don't like speaking on things I don't have facts or knowledge of. Excuse me. Literally, when I talk, I try to speak with nothing but facts that I know about or information that I have, and I just want to share it. It's crazy sometimes, you know. Yeah, or people just make the skin pitch black or shadow over her face. Yeah, because we don't know what the wife looks like. We don't know her hair color. We don't know what she's supposed to look like. But no, people make Clara Afton stereotypical green eyes and orange hair just to match Elizabeth because Elizabeth has green eyes and orange hair. If anything, I could make William a mean dad if I wanted to, but it's stereotypical and I'm tired of seeing it. So why would I do it? If anything, if I do that, it's because I'm really pissed off and I'm just really wanting to make something with angst related. That's probably the only time I would do that, and that's like a rare, rare, rare chance, like a 0.1 chance of me doing that. Bestie, you missed a lot. I would suggest probably watching this after the stream's over because you missed a whole lot of what happened. Oh, what gotcha tuber is that? Who's my favorite gotcha tuber? Yours is Coral. Oh, I watched Coral, but my favorite gotcha tuber, I have a few favorites, but I feel like my number one favorite would be Akalia Life because I love her mini movies. They're so fun. Her mini movies are so much fun to watch when you're bored, or especially when you have nothing to do. Plus, for me, her work is kind of inspirational in a way because it makes me actually want to post something, whether it be long or whether it be short. It just makes me want to, it just makes me want to post something. It'd be so much fun. So yeah, my number one favorite gotcha tuber would be Akalia Life. Now, if you ask me my least favorite, I will not be able to tell you a least favorite because I don't have a least favorite. But yeah, for those who don't know, my favorite gotcha tuber is Akalia Life. She is my favorite. Now, if you ask me who inspired me to make FNAF content or my own kind of FNAF content, I would say a bunch of other gotcha tubers who used to do FNAF content who no longer do it no more, and basically myself because I didn't want to make everything else what other people were making. I wanted to make my own stuff, so that's why my content is different from everybody else's because most of the time it's with ships and not with canon stuff. I have a past Afton's AU because at least that includes the wife. Well, the ex-wife. But it includes a Mrs. Afton who used to be a Mrs. Afton. But it's not, that AU isn't canon. It's just there because I'm making a compromise. That way people will, it's just a compromise. That AU was just created out of compromise. That's basically what it is. Alright. Who else has any more questions? Any more questions? Who else has questions? I will be fine answering questions because I'm ending the stream at 9:15. So that's about 10 minutes. If you have any more questions, you can ask them now. If not, then I will end the stream early, like 10 minutes early. Planetarium Group is a FNAF gotcha tuber whose Mrs. Afton is named Clara but doesn't look like the stereotypical Clara. Oh. Oh, I never heard of them before. I'm going to look them up after the stream. How are you? Well, I'm doing better than I was in the beginning of the stream. I'm doing a lot better. But I let a lot of my emotions go, so I feel a lot better. I want to make FNAF videos. I'm just thinking, what should I make? My brain is empty. Well, you could I'ma just say you could try like starting off slow. Like you could start off like making like recreating your favorite scenes from the games or books. I was just saying that's like probably just like a start. Their videos is amazing. The editing, chef kiss. The AU love it. The humor is funny as well. Oh, okay. How do you know if a spider has 10,000 legs? I don't know. I never seen a spider with that many legs. Don't spam questions, please. What is actually Eliza's hair color? Because people make Eliza's hair blonde, but some people make it ginger. If you look into the location, the actual color is ginger, but people make it blonde because they don't want it to look stereotypical, which I would say. I gotta go see ya, Glitch Moonlight. Thank you for joining. But yeah, candidly, her hair is ginger, but people make it blonde because they don't want to make it stereotypical. So that's probably why people make it blonde. My Elizabeth for the past Aftons is blonde, and for my present ones, it's like a light ginger. Any tips for 8th grade? I don't have any tips for you because I'm not in 8th grade anymore, so I can't really tell you nothing. If anything, I just say get all your work done. That's just about it, and make sure you don't miss any assignments. Also, I'm considering to actually maybe posting videos, but I don't know. I'm honestly scared. I would just say if you just want to like start off, if you're too scared to see what the comments will say, I would just say post the video but turn the comments off. But like if you feel brave enough that you can handle the comments or you can't handle the comments, I would just say just post the video but leave the comments on. But if the comments are bad, then don't respond to them. Like just leave it be. Alright, I'll look it up after the stream. Oh, let me tell you something that pissed me off today before I end the stream. I was searching up something for a mod, right? I seen another one of Gotcha Disney's fucking thumbnails pop up. That shit pissed me off so bad. Again, why every time I'm searching up something completely different, Gotcha Disney's videos pop the fuck up for no reason? Like, I didn't mention her at all. And for some reason, I just saw another fucking thumbnail pop up on my goddamn face. It was so disgusting. My fear wasn't on the thumbnail, thank God, but shit, it still looked horrible. Like, damn. What is your favorite game in Roblox? My favorite game in Roblox would be the theme park tycoon game, because that's mainly the only one I always play. It's really fun. It was really fun. I love building in there. That's like one of my favorite games in Roblox. Yes, her thumbnail popped up for something I didn't even search up. Like, and guess what? Amanda the Adventurer content. I didn't search up anything with Amanda the Adventurer in it, and her shit keeps popping the fuck up. Like, come on now. I blocked you on literally everything, and your shit still pops up on YouTube. Like, go the fuck away. If you could kill anyone in FNAF, who would you kill, like, permanently? Oh, damn, that's a hard question. Hold on. If I could kill anyone in FNAF, but for permanently. You never seen Gotcha Disney. Thank God. Don't watch anything. Do not watch anything. I'm telling you for your safety. Don't watch anything. Don't look at any thumbnails. I'm telling you this to protect your eyes. Do not watch anything. Do not watch any of her content at all. I'm telling you this as a warning to protect your eyes. Do not watch anything. Do not even search it up. For one, if you have any of those fears on the thumbnails, you will literally throw up, be shaken, or like get triggered badly. Do not search up anything. Yeah, whole phobia. Yeah, I have that phobia. Like, I'm really scared. I really have to freaking book a doctor. I have to find out if I really do have it, but I'm pretty sure I do because I can't even look at it. Don't search it up. Just don't search it up. Yeah, it's better. Just don't search them up. Don't. It's for your own protection. For your own safety at that point. Stop her from searching it up. I don't want. No. Stop her from searching it up. She's gonna go freaking. She's gonna have a whole nightmare if she searches it up. Yeah, I really. I'm not diagnosed with it, but I'm pretty sure I have the fear of holes. It's really disgusting to me. It's really horrible. It's everything. Those thumbnails. It's just the thumbnails. It's fucking horrible. You will literally become disgusted by the time you even process what you're looking at. You will be disgusted. She saw it, didn't she? I told you to stop her. Oh my god. Yeah, chocolate sprinkles. I would say you're a bit late because the stream's about to end in like 3 minutes. Yeah, that's what it's called, trypophobia. I think bored was too late to stop that. Is probably why. What? I feel like you spelled that wrong because I can't even pronounce that, what you just said. Oh, okay, I'll call you Kyoko. Well, yeah, yeah. Go, did my phone just glitch? Okay. Go comfort your sister. Go comfort her because you gotta calm her down. Yeah, you gotta pray for her. You gotta go calm her down. Your brother saw what she was watching. Yeah, I would say go comfort your sister. She needs comfort right now. She's crying. Hug her, make sure she's okay, and just tell her not to do that again. Why the heck did this pop up in my face? Everyone on Discord, even while my laptop's open, it's doing this though. Okay. I don't really watch Creator Luna content no more, even though I still get stuff for it. It's just that I don't even know why. I just don't. Yeah, them thumbnails, they're horrible to look at because people kept telling her over and over that the thumbnails contains people phobias, and instead of blurring them out, she just won't care. She will not give a fuck. Like, damn. Alright, but y'all, are they clickbait? Not really. I haven't watched any of her videos because I can't even get past the thumbnails without being disgusted. So I would say they're not clickbait. Just don't watch them. Alright, but I have to go. So the stream is now ending. Alright, so yeah, I gotta go. Do not search up Gacha Disney if you want to protect your eyes, okay? Bye-bye.